We're talking about companies that are hundreds of years old. These are heritage brands that have been around for a long time. I think it's hard to change and drive new infrastructure. So the first thing is there's big trade teams in front of these, inside of these CPGs, and there's big media teams. I don't think that goes away overnight. That's a lot of change management. Probably a lot of consultants need to come in and get paid dollars to help companies do that. But ultimately, I think it's about thinking about the consumer and their shopping journey as the North Star. Rather than is this trade or is this media, the best brands today are really putting the consumer at the front, and they're saying, how do we drive awareness? How do we get them to consider this product? And finally, how do we get them to purchase it? And there is a part for media to play in that, and there's a part that promotions play in that. And what we're doing with our partners is just thinking about what we call ads plus offers. How do we make sure the consumer is aware of this package, aware of this brand, aware of this, and then aware of the offer that might pull them through to conversion? So if I'm thinking about what a CFO is going through inside of a CPG, they've got trade teams bringing them some report, some measurement. They've got media teams bringing them some measurement. They've got an analytics team that's probably bringing another report forward. I think the opportunity is to just establish, again, the consumer is the North Star and their shopping journey is the North Star. How do we then take all of these disparate pieces of measurement and stitch them together? That's what they're trying to do. I think the best way that you can do that is by stating up front what our objective is. Our objective is to move a unit or to drive brand love or increase awareness, and then measure that all the way through. Each of the touch points play a part, and I think the more that the brand can establish that up front, such that you're not at the end of a campaign saying, we've got these 2 or 3 or 4 different sources of measurement, trying to say which one is real. I think rather than stitching at the end, try to do that in the beginning. That opportunity, I think, will allow the CPGs to drive a much more effective dollar of marketing.